We are in the last week of May, and in Delhi, this is supposed to be the final stages of the peak summers. And we have come to a very interesting green patch in Delhi, which is called Buddha Jayanti Park. Now, here, this is one of the rare places where everything is good and neatly laid out. The government puts a lot of effort in maintaining this park, and this is one of the places you should visit either early morning or late evening, or maybe in the afternoon if you don't mind the sun. Now let us start with the alignment. You have to start the park, you have to reach here. This is gate number 1, which for some reason is always closed. It might open sometimes during specific occasions. But then there is gate number 2, which is there in the far distance. So these two gates are in close proximity of each other. This is Vande Mataram Marg. It comes from Karol Bagh and it goes to Dholakua, starting from this side, left to right. So that's the gate in the front, brownish color, reddish brown color, and this is the gate number 1. So these are the two entry points, and this is the parking. The parking is free. There is no parking attendant, so you have to take care of that. And also beyond this parking, you have this gate. So there's one gate which leads to they have kept a notice over there, that is Garden Restaurant. So this road goes to Garden Restaurant, and there are some cars parked over there. We'll take this road and see where does it go to. And the next entrance point is from here, right in front of you. There is this entrance point which goes towards the other attractions. So we'll basically cover these two places. We are supposed to take a walk today in this green patch, being a holiday, and some sort of outdoor activity. No matter what your compulsions are, one nature walk in a week is very important. It is basically a de-stressing routine and also gives you a lot of physical activity of walking. If you do it with your family, it is even better. But this nature walk has to be there in your program. Okay, the GoPro settings are kept at cinematic, very simple. The only thing is I have changed the color to vibrant. Let's see how the saturation of colors is visible in the hot sun and clear skies. I don't think there should be a problem, but wherever the sun is directly hitting certain colors, it's going to saturate them. So let's see that effect. And this is the pathway which is leading to the restaurant, that so-called Garden Restaurant. At this time, it definitely is closed, but let's explore. Now that's one interesting feature of this park. We've got a nice tunnel kind of frame, and there are plant creepers which are around it, and it gives a really nice feeling walking through it. This is one section of the park which is exactly opposite the cafeteria area. It is leading towards some point which appears like a bridge. Yes, that's the bridge right there in front of you. Okay, I got the general alignment of this place. This one is the there's a sculpture and a temple in the front. This one is the water moat, and this pathway heads towards the cafeteria, and this pathway goes towards the rose gardens. So we will see this point one by one, starting from the place in the front. There is this very interesting attraction in this park, and This particular tree has been fenced off with this structure, and this is the entrance, very majestic, and this kind of design has got a history around it. And over here is the golden words Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, and this is the tree. It's a people tree, but there's a history behind this tree. So as we all know, Gautam Buddha attained enlightenment at Bodh Gaya under a people tree, and this tree where he did his meditation was known as the Bodhi tree. Now the original tree, as they say here, is no longer existing, but a branch of the tree was taken to Sri Lanka, and where it was planted in a temple, and then that tree was continuously worshipped by 116 generations of Sinhala kings for nearly 1300 years. And thereafter the city was abandoned and this place became inaccessible, but it was rediscovered again. And in 1964 the Sri Lankan president brought a branch of that tree and planted it in the Buddha garden over here. So that's the tree, and it was planted in the presence of the Prime Minister of India in 1964. So that's the history of this tree. Fascinating. Well, another attraction of this place, a waterfall and a lake. Now this is pretty interesting. A part of the area has been blocked off on these two sides. So one of the place where it is blocked is here, and then the second one is right in front. So now we have got some kind of pond over here. So this is fairly okay, because I think the park authorities can maintain this much amount of water. Apparently there are fishes inside, and there are a few ducks which have been fenced off, but there is enough space for these ducks to, I think, come out. Maybe different times of the day they must be coming out from that part and then swimming in this water. And then this is this bamboo, various kind of bamboo plants over here. Back to the lake. This is one of the area of the park where we have this beautiful water body. Of course, peak of summers, there is no way possible that the park can maintain a water body of this size. But you know, imagine in the monsoons, after sufficient rains, you know, this will look so beautiful. And there is a pathway given all across to walk. I mean, you can literally spend maybe a couple of hours easily in this place, and you can walk around, you can sit, you can enjoy, you can play a few games over here, put on a piece of cloth on the floor and sit down and relax, whatever your choice. But this place is there for the taking. Beyond this path, in the far distance, is a conveniences, that's toilet and bathroom for both men and women. And all across this park there are multiple places where this facility is available, and it's quite good. Another interesting thing about this place is that, you know, whatever whatever natural attractions are there, like for example this rock, so everything has been beautifully incorporated into that. And here is the biggest part of the lake. I mean, this could be a massive lake when it rains. Okay, time to quick realign. That's the Bodhi tree in the front. That's the water body which we have just crossed. And next we are headed to the rose garden, which is right in front. Now the cafeteria splits into two parts. One of the path which goes towards the rose garden, and the other path which comes towards the Mahabodhi tree and the temple. So this is the rose garden. We'll do some still photography here, and again a nicely maintained and beautiful place. So I think the pathway in front will finish off to the cafeteria via this road. Time for a quick realignment just before we head to the cafeteria. That's the cafeteria in the front. That's the road coming, that's the pathway coming from the cafeteria. It goes towards the rose garden, that's over there, and this pathway takes you towards the Mahabodhi garden. So basically you are having three landmarks over here. First one is the cafeteria, which is the center point. The second one is the Buddha temple, Gautam Buddha temple, and the third one is the Mahabodhi tree. Now we are walking back the path we came from, that is gate number 1. So here is a beautiful tree which is very common in Delhi, and during the summer season it gives out these blazing yellow flowers which are a sight to behold. Now we were talking about stress and nature walk. So what are the few things that can counter stress? The best option is, of course, love. If you have somebody in life whom you love or love back, that's the person who is going to take you out of stress. The next option is family time with kids or having a pet. Now this generally should be done towards late evening, before a couple of hours before you're about to sleep. Switch off all the white lights, switch off all the screens, actually dim the lights, and then carry out some activity which you feel that is good and beneficial for the whole family. But the third option, if these two options are not working out, then the third option which definitely works is a nature walk. So you can go to a garden, or you can go for a hike up in the mountains if they are close by, or you can go for a nature walk. You can go for picnic or a small drive outside the city if you're staying in one. But do find an activity once a week which includes a lot of walking, oblique running, oblique climbing. So that's going to regenerate you for the week. It's going to replenish your energy levels. It's going to exercise you, and most important, it is going to remove the stress from your system.